Welcome to another live. Uncle Drew here, photo booth owner. You guys know who I am. If you're not new here, if you're new here, my name's Drew. Been a photo booth rental business owner for 10 years now, and blah, 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 blah. Okay, really quick. Today's dope because we just filmed the podcast. We just uploaded that podcast. I have the wifey over here putting some work in, uploading some videos. I wanted to go live again and talk more about photo booth marketing, but this time photo booth marketing for a photo booth drop-off. Penny! Welcome to the live, Penny. So, the photo booth drop-off. This is very important because I don't think a lot of people that offer a photo booth drop-off market it in, how can I say, in the way that's gonna help you get more leads. So we're gonna go over this live. Also, I'll be here to answer any questions. We're going over comments, so feel free to type whatever you want in the chat. But today we're going over marketing tips for your photo booth drop-off. Right, let's just dive right into it. Richard, what's up, bro? Good to see you. So look, marketing a drop-off, one thing I've learned and I've used to my advantage is I've taken what some people think as a negative and turned it into a positive when pitching or closing deals for my rental business for the drop-off. So a big problem most leads, right? I don't know why I did this. Most leads have is, well, they're going to say, well, we want someone there. We want someone to watch the booth. My response, I always say, I'm like, look, you can hire us and we can have someone there. It's going to cost more money. But what I say is, from my experience, this is a digital rental. There's no printer jams. There's no printer problems because it's just digital. And it's going to be a more private session for you and your guests. For example, what if your cousin and his wife, they want to kiss on the photo booth? They may not do it if there's a stranger just standing there. And then when I say that, they're like, oh, you know what? That's a good point. And I say, well, you want your guests to have the most free, guilt-free sessions, right? Like using it, and you just don't get that when there's a stranger just standing there. And then I'll say also, like, the drop-off also will allow us to come before your party, right? And if you're doing an all-day drop-off, which I highly recommend you consider, the drop-off all day means that I can come before your guests arrive. I'm not going to be setting up during your ceremony. I'm not going to be ruining any moments or making noise. And then you won't see me until after the party. So this is something I really want you guys to understand. Take a negative and turn it into a positive. Brides. They absolutely love when I tell them, like, hey, we're not going to ruin your party. Like, most photo booth companies that are charging you per hour are going to show up to the event while there's stuff going on, right? Because if you pay them for 3 hours, you're usually showing up during cocktail hour, maybe a speech, maybe something important, right? So like being able to say like, hey, you won't see us. They love that. Also, the value of letting them have it all day. It's very hard for other people to compete with you when you're offering something for their whole party versus your competition just charging per hour. And if you're gonna do a drop-off, like think about it. Why confine yourself to 2-hour minimum or a 3-hour minimum where you have to stay super close to the venue? I don't know about you guys, but if it doesn't cost me any extra to let them have it all day and it allows me to keep my time and it doesn't mean I have to stay next to the venue, I'm going drop off all day, every day. So yeah, like other things the drop off will allow for your clients, right? Your leads. Another way I like to pitch this too is I really push the technology inside the booth. So like if you guys have an iPad photo booth, which I know most of you guys do, and if you're using software like Luma Booth or Curator or Snappic, the technology in the booth is absolutely my favorite part about it. You get to do boomerang, GIF, you can do cool things like, you know, get creative with templates and get really creative that way. I love pushing that. I also love pushing the instant gallery where, you know, actually let's turn the booth on. We got some time today. The wife right now, Monse is editing a video. She's uploading to Photo Booth 101, I think our TikTok account. But also today, if you guys are watching, we're having a free networking event next week. Next Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. She's creating the listing, and only we only have enough space for 50 people to come. Absolutely free if you guys want to come, meet other photo booth owners. So that listing will be on the website by the end of the day, but I will be making content promoting that. So yeah, I'm thinking of maybe getting like a taco catering or food here for everyone here, or maybe we'll just go the pizza route. It's cheap, quick. But Shauna, hey Drew, love catching you live. Shauna, good to see you. So yeah, look, right? Like, let me flip this around. This is a digital photo booth, right? You got your iPad with your software here. Obviously, you can spruce. Let me just show you. Let's just go to a past event. Okay, perfect. So look, right? Let's turn this light on. This is what we're promoting. Let me clean this. Believe it or not, you guys, we're making on average $500 to drop this off. And there's a lot of people that think that's undercharging. That can be a completely different discussion. And there's some people saying that we're charging too much. But for $500, typically is what we're doing. We're bringing the booth. We are upcharging our customers for the GIF, boomerang, and video experience. And then every so often they get a backdrop. But like, look how simple this is. It's not complicated. It's an iPad inside of a stand with light. So if you're worried something is going to malfunction, you need to have more faith in your software, because a ring light's a ring light. It's on. So I'm just trying to like let you guys know, like, there's not much to this. So if you're scared to do a drop off and you're scared something's going to go wrong, my advice to you is learn your software more. The more you know about it, the more you know about what can go wrong, the better you can position yourself to do this. The drop off changed everything. I still think there's an opportunity for you guys, if you're watching this, to get on the wagon before everyone offers a drop off. And just a piece of advice here is, when people are scared, that's when you should be greedy. People are scared to offer this because they're terrified of ruining their photo booth, or they're scared that it's going to get broken or stolen, and they're not thinking about the possibilities. You guys, I can't tell you how important the drop off was for me and my business. 1 photo booth to 12 in 9 months, like 8 months and 2 weeks, right? But we'll just call it 9. And that's because when you do the drop off, you don't have to stay. So you know what that means? You get to go to another one. You get to go to another one, another one. We did 11 events in one day. Most photo booth owners that are traditionally staying at their events, if they're lucky, can do 2. And that's not something that happens every single week. That is maybe like a 2 to 3 times a year experience, right? Where there's a party at 11 a.m. that ends at 2 o'clock, so you can go to your next event at 5. So marketing this thing, let me show you. Let's just go ahead and let me just show you. I know most of you guys know, but look. Let's move this up. All right. It's self-automated. The software is the star of the show. Even has a voice there to tell people what to do. We're going to pose again. Let's go, let's go. We're going to point the camera. Check this out, look. Share your photos. Boom. Branding, right? Someone's birthday party. This is why we get paid. Let me put this in airdrop mode. So look, a lot of people will be like, well, why would I hire a photo booth company, right? Like, you know, why would I do it? I could just use my own phone. This is where you really can justify your price, your templates, your layout, your experience with the lighting. But this is a digital experience. They can get their photos via email. They can get it through the text, right? AirDrop, right? Which is really, really important. Let's just talk about AirDrop really quick. If you're doing drop-offs, let's just talk about this. Maybe a little bit too advanced, but when you're doing these events, the goal should be like, yes, provide the service, but you should also in the back of your mind know that your photo booth will collect phone numbers and email addresses that you can use to get them to book with you. So like, let's just say right now, for example, let's just role play. Let's just say this is at a wedding. We had 80 people use it. 80 people put their phone number or email in, right? Combined. 80 chances for you after the event to market to them. However, I think it's a great idea to have AirDrop on. So what it should be is email, text, AirDrop, QR code. you don't get the data with AirDrop. Meaning, if someone uses this, there's no info for you to contact them. And it's the same thing with AirDrop, right? So the reason why I say you should have AirDrop on is because it's a pretty good fail-safe. If you do a drop-off and the internet just stops, which is something that can happen and does happen, at least you have AirDrop on. So if your customer gives you any, like, I don't know, like if they give you any hassle, like, hey, like no one's getting their photos, you could say, well, per contract, right? Because you guys need to have contracts for your drop-offs. And if anyone here is watching that and wants to get a good deal on their contracts, just put the word contract. I can give you guys a good deal on the website while I'm live. But like, at least you can say, hey, AirDrop is on. So, you know, there most likely are people that are using that. So QR code, you know, I like to use that if we're there, just in case, if I'm in a situation and there's 15 people and, you know, it's like the end of the night and we really want to get out of there, instead of having 15 people put their phone number, boom, everyone can AirDrop. So this is a digital experience, right? That's just one of 4 experiences on LumaBooth. There's a timer here where you can set it to timeout. And before we continue the live, let me just get to some of these comments. Hey, Drew, this is Andrea. Can't wait to receive my first photo booth this week. W in the chat. Welcome to the family. Thank you for joining the live. Appreciate you. Hope you know you have me as a resource, as a mentor, whatever you need. Please just reach out to me. I tell everyone, I'd rather you take a minute of my time than stress out for 30 minutes not finding answers when you can just hit me up and I'm there for you. Hey, Drew, any recommendation for a cheap iPad for this photo box business? Well, first question to you is, do you already have your stand? Right? Like, you need the stand. You can't just get a stand and just get any iPad. So certain stands have certain iPad requirements. So check it out. Look how simple this is. They can do photo, but what I like to do is I like to withhold some of these features here. And this is a way I like to make extra money. Since I already have a cheap rental price, I want to make money on the upgrades. So if they pay me $300 plus a $75 minimum delivery and setup fee, this is all they get. They get the stand, the iPad on with the software, with the photo option, which you guys just experienced. So what I like to do is after I close the, not after I close the deal, but during the pitch process, I pitch it like this. You have the photo booth for basically 12 hours if you want it, anytime from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. $375. That includes the delivery, setup, and breakdown. The way you say things is so important. It took me a long time to realize that. I was saying travel fee. A lot of people feel like using that word travel fee is just a way for you to press more money out of them. When I say delivery, setup, breakdown, right? It's implying that you're not just paying for me to get out there, but you're paying for me to set it up and break it down for you. So if I do get a client that's like, well, do we have to pay the delivery, setup, and breakdown? It's like, no, you can come pick up the photo booth from us. The rental will be cheaper, but you're going to have to do all of this work. And then I'll sit there and tell them what they have to do. And then that is usually the way they're like, you know what? Not a problem. We'll pay the $75 fee. And so for $375, this is what you get. The booth, the photo option, a template, and then obviously our iPads have cellular. Then what I do is I'll let them know of the backdrops we have, red carpet style backdrops, $100. Let me clean this. It's a little foggy. So it'll be $100 to get a backdrop. $50 extra. We'll bring out the prop bucket. We'll put a little table with a table skirt on it. That's $50. Then we have the red carpet experience. This is my favorite one. My favorite second favorite upgrade. These 4 poles are like $100 on Amazon, and they come with these ropes. You put a little red carpet here, and now you have a red carpet experience. That's a $150 upgrade. We have the Jackery as a $75 upgrade. If they want that battery pack, that's $75. If they want any time before 11 a.m. or after 11 p.m., we're charging for that. So everything is an upgrade. It's not uncommon for me, and I know a lot of people steal my pricing and all of that. I don't care. I actually want you guys to do that. You're going to find out really quickly it's not hard to get bookings when you have such an attractive offer. One thing I learned from Alex Hormozy, and I apply this to my life, and it's changed everything, is make your offer so good that they feel stupid to say no to it. Think about how many photo booth owners, their base price is like $500 for 2 hours. reverse psychology. If you're shopping for a rental for a photo booth and you're seeing everyone 500 for 2 hours, 600 for 2 hours, 800 for 3 hours, and then you see $300 all day, you're going to be interested. And I don't want you guys to think I'm some good salesman. I'm really not. I just understand that the offer needs to be good. And that's what we found here. So that is the base price for the drop-off. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We got 21 people in the chat. Let's go. Good to see everyone here. Please let me know if you're watching and you haven't put a comment. Just put hi or put where you're watching from. It's good to see where you guys are coming from. We like to do this every so often with the... should we do a product of the day? Does anyone want to buy something at a good price? Let's do this. All right. So I think we sell them for, well, I have to check. But the product of the day while I'm live. Oh, it's already here. I already have one out. I didn't need to open that. This is my pride and, well, the favorite thing that we've created here and that we sell is the Deluxe Duo. But we also have these photo booth business card holders. I know it seems something that's so stupid to get excited about, but let me show you. You throw it on the front of your booth. You put your business cards in here while people are using your booth, especially if you're away. This is the perfect place. Most photo booth owners put their business cards on their prop table. Not the best place. So, should we run a deal? Does anyone want a deal on this? I gotta see. So put the word card in the comments if you guys want a deal. I don't even know what we sell it for, to be honest with you. We can work something out. Crafty Carla, what's up, what's up? Welcome, welcome. So, the photo booth drop-off. Another way to market this thing. 29 people here like this live stream. Let's go for Drew's. Shauna is the type of friend you want in your corner. Love that. So marketing your drop-off. What I love about it is if you have a good price, and look, you don't even have to be cheap here. I know people that adopt my pricing structure, but their drop-off price starts off at $600. All of this stuff doesn't matter if you have poor marketing efforts, meaning you can have a really affordable rental even all day, but if you're only on Facebook Marketplace, you're not going to make much money because the people on Marketplace and OfferUp, right? Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, they don't get upgrades. They just want to spend the least amount of money possible. So a good combination is to have whatever your rates are, but a good client, and then also a chance for those upgrades. You put those together, love it. So, what else can we say about the drop-off? The photo booth drop-off, obviously, I think the only option is an iPad photo booth. I don't think I'd ever recommend to anyone to ever do a drop-off with anything other than an iPad booth. The reason being, I guess I can show you here. Let me just show you. So I have a DSLR booth here, right? Let's just talk about everything that's in this. You got the flash. You got your DSLR camera. That's a camera body. It's a lens. You have an iPad or a Surface Pro. And that's not it. There's still more. Let me turn this bad boy in here. So, we're just talking about the things that are inside. Then you're going to have like a hot shoe mount here for the flash, a wire from here going into the flash if that's the way you're running it. Then you're going to have a hub, right? So the iPad goes in the hub, the cable from the camera goes into the hub. That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of stuff. Excuse my language. So when doing a drop-off, you want simplicity. You want less components. You want less things possibly going wrong. Also, you have to keep in mind, at a drop-off, I don't care how good your contract is. I don't care how good you are at communicating. People will move the photo booth. When you're not there, they're going to move it back. They're going to move it forward. And if you're using a DSLR photo booth, right, a wire is going to get loose. The software will stop. Things will happen. But with an iPad booth, let me just show you. You have two things being powered. Your ring light, your iPad. That's it. We're using the front-facing camera on the iPad. This is the computer. It's everything. That's why we're able to do drop-offs, and I can do it with confidence. You guys want to hear some next level things too? I don't think I've talked about really ever here. I love being able to have my own channel and my own like lane to talk about this. But we've been real heavy on letting customers that are having parties at their home keep the photo booth all night, and we'll just literally come the next day. You have no idea how nice it is to do a drop off, drop it off at 4 p.m., then spend the rest of your Saturday doing whatever you want. Then Sunday morning comes, right? You got a full night's rest. You don't have to, go through the party and do all that. It's just the best thing in the world. We've also too started doing this with the venues that we keep working with, and it's been a game changer. You can't do that if you're there, right? You have to actually stay there, and obviously you're going to take your equipment with you. So, great. We have a comment here. Can you show how to lock the screen after a drop off, please? I tried, but I'm probably doing something wrong because I can still navigate other apps. Yes. Okay. So what you're talking about is guided access. So here, let me take this out. So guided access is something that you have to set up. I believe I sent you that email. No, in the email I sent you, there's a link to a video. It's called iPad photo booth settings. So right now I don't have guided access on. You can get out of the app, but when you're ready to leave it, you triple click the home button. 1, 2, 3. So you hit guided access, and now check it out. I can't get out unless I triple click 1, 2, 3, and then I hit in the passcode, and then I can end it. Also, in the software, you guys, get in the habit of hitting the drop-down menu and using the lock pin. So if I'm doing a drop-off, I have guided access on, and I have this on. I do not want people getting into the settings. Here, let me put this back, and let me tell you guys a funny story. There was a time... What is this? Oh, Gus, with the $5. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you. That's such a nice gesture, but you don't have to send me any money. Save your money. I'm not here for the money, but that is a nice gesture. You just being here, Gus, and putting that comment is everything. Thank you so much. So I have a story for you. You guys ready for the story? There was a lady, bought a photo booth. How old was she? Late 50s. And she told me, she was like, oh, I'm glad I got the booth. I actually already have my own iPad. And, it's my personal iPad. And I recommend to everyone, don't use anything personal in your business. It's just easier. I understand it's more affordable. But, I told her, I was like, just make sure you do the proper settings. And she goes, yeah, definitely. I watched all your videos. I was like, perfect. So what happened to her is she did a drop-off. And she did not put guided access on. And what had happened was 5-hour, 6-hour drop off, she came back and the people at the party had exited out and they didn't know what button to press. So what they did is they actually went to the iPad and used the camera. All of the photos, literally 1 hour in, and then they're on here. All the photos were literally of people just doing this. Also, when she came back, a photo of her social security card was open on the booth. She did not delete any photos. All of her personal info, her Facebook account, work emails were on there, and they had access to it. She called me. She was freaking out, and I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of why I told you, make sure you watch that video. And it's safe to say that lady probably never had that problem ever again. So I also want to talk about this too. There was one time where I did a drop-off. It's kind of a funny story. I forgot to do guided access on... I did guided access, but I forgot to lock Luma booth settings. Right? This here. The client went into the settings... They went to capture mode, and they unlocked all of the features. They didn't pay for that upgrade. You know how embarrassing that is? The customer upgraded themselves. I don't know how they knew it, but they went in there and they enabled it. So, okay, thank you. I will check it out. Yes, please check it out. Also, too, if you can't find it, just let me know. I'll resend that video. Crafty Carla, maybe this is a dumb question. Nope, no such thing as a dumb question. But what is the main thing to look for when you're buying your first photo booth? I saw some for $700 or to $2,000 or even more. Here's my question to you. What is more important? You save money on your purchase, or you get a photo booth where you have support, you get a photo booth that is quality, and you get something that is not going to be a headache when it comes to customer service. If your only concern is price, get the $700. You can deal with the rest of the stuff later, and you're going to have to deal with it. But usually when you see something at that price point, it comes with zero customer service. You have zero access to spare parts. And typically those photo booths that are $700, typically from China, and you're dealing with people that's a language barrier and also on the other side of the world. So you have to pick and choose what you want. What means more to you. The best first place to start when thinking of buying a photo booth is, what type of business do I want? Do I want something that's flashy and elegant that's going to require me to be there all the time? Or do I want something more portable, affordable, that will allow me to set it up and leave if I ever do decide? So the best photo booth for you to get is the one that will allow you to start now. So that's my 2 cents. Probably makes me a terrible salesman to be in here and saying, hey, like, you have to make your own photo booth, do it. But if you can factor it into your budget, buy from a reputable company, a company where they have customer support, a company where you're going to have spare parts if you ever need it. I can't tell you guys how many people hit me up asking for spare parts for a photo booth we don't sell. And my question is, why don't you reach out to the people that sold it to you? They're like, well, they don't exist. I bought it on Amazon. It's like, yeah, Amazon's not going to... Amazon, it doesn't have help for your photo booth. Like, Amazon is just the outlet. So let's just talk about it. We're talking about drop-offs, right? People are scared to do it because they're scared of things getting broken. All I can tell you is, if you guys bought your photo booth from me, just remember, your Uncle Drew, we have spare parts to everything. You don't have to wait 2 weeks, or we're not going to ship it by sea from China. Like, you need it, we'll send it from here. So example, for the Deluxe Duo, right? Let's just say you need a new faceplate. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me. We have them. And even more beautiful about it, you guys, I don't charge you extra. I'm not making money on the spare parts. I want to enable you guys and encourage you guys to do the drop-offs. I started going all in on the drop-offs probably 5 years ago. And to be honest with you, the drop-off saved my photo booth career. I was so close to, like, giving up. I was so close to, like, honestly, like, it saved my life. I know that sounds, like, dramatic to say that, but I was at a point where I no longer wanted to go to my events because I was making so much more money doing other things, right? And thank God for my mentor. I met him on a Facebook group, and he really showed me the way. And the way was, offer a drop-off, get really good at getting one drop-off rented all the time. You're going to find more people wanting to drop off. You get your second, you get your third, and sooner or later, you're going to be a very high-paid Uber driver, where on your Saturdays, you wake up and you have a freaking carload of photo booths, and you're just dropping off photo booths as passengers. It is absolutely amazing. That like changed everything, because you know, you can be successful in business, but there will be a time where your time is so taken up by your business where you're going to wish you had more time. And money is no longer, like, for me, like, the money wasn't like the issue. It was like, I was already making good money, but I just didn't have the time, you know? So what do you charge on deposit and cancellation fees? You know what? Look, I don't always go by my contract.
Maybe, sorry.
Yeah.
Free? Say that?
Yeah, the networking thing is free. I know.
How many people again? 40?
I think we can squeeze in 50 people, but I think if we do it like a smaller amount, people just don't show up. Which, like, if they don't show up, I'm like, low key, I'm gonna blacklist them. They can, like, I'm not joking. I'm being serious. I'm gonna make it clear too. I'm like, if you sign up and you don't come, like, I don't ever want to see you go. Just kidding. Just kidding. No. We'll do 50. We'll do 50, and I'm thinking maybe 10 people don't show up.
Okay, those 50 people.
Yeah.
They bring people?
Can they bring people? No.
It's just valid for one person.
Valid for one person, but like, if they want to bring someone, just maybe in the listing saying like, if you're gonna bring someone, you have to do another one. Limit to 2 people per group. Okay. Like, no, we just can't have someone bring in like their whole family, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Have a playground in the back.
Yeah. No, but I'm kind of serious about the blacklist. I'm not gonna be like, you're dead to me, but like if they sign up and they don't come, and that means someone else doesn't get to come, like they're excluded from like everything. No. Blacklist them for real. Yeah, right? Seriously. But yeah, okay. So cancellations. In the contracts, it's basically clear as day. No cancellations, and the fees can be literally like you lose the retainer, right? However, if someone calls me and they need to cancel because there's a family emergency, I'm not the type of person that's going to take advantage of that. And God has blessed me with more than enough money. We're fine, right? And it doesn't sit well with me knowing that someone is upset and mourning or having family issues, and I just can't do it. It's just me. It just doesn't sit well with me. But if you have to, that's why you collect the retainers. We call them deposits, but the real word is retainer. And you don't have to give it back. But it's a personal thing. I know a lot of people agree with me. Like, hey, if you get a call from the client like 3 days before the party, my husband died, there's no wedding. Are you going to hold that money? Let's just be honest. Most of us probably won't. We'll give it back, right? So if it's a dumb reason, like, hey, we over budgeted, that's not my problem. I'm keeping that money. And it's really hard to have a cancellation fee. Most people aren't paying that, but it's good to have it. I know plenty of operators that will send a bill and it's like, they're not going to pay it. Most people are not going to send you money after they've already given you a deposit and you told them you're keeping it. But if you have to, you could have it the total amount. But let's just fast forward here, right? Not fast forward, backtrack. This is why we collect deposits, right? We collect the deposits, but the real word is retainer. I'm just going to call them retainers for now. The retainer is meant to help you just in case they do flake. But like, it's really important to get into the habit of making sure you're collecting your payments ahead of time. Me and my business, we run it differently. I know real professionals will tell you, make sure you get paid 2 weeks before the event. I know some people doing a month. But my whole business is let me make this transaction as easy as possible for my clients. And I understand that people live paycheck to paycheck, right? Majority people, right? Let's just be honest. Most parties are on Saturday. There's a lot of people that have the money for the vendors the day before. They get paid on Friday. So that's my mentality. And you guys can do whatever you want here, right? But if you're starting off, I think it's a really good idea to ask for a lot more money up front. I'm saying deposits, retainers, I keep saying deposit. Retainers should be at 40 to 50% when you're starting off. That way you can recover your money. And if they do cancel, you got paid half. When you're in a situation where you've made your money back tenfold, then maybe you can think of thinking of the customer, right? You can lower the deposit rate and all that. That's how we do it. But yeah, cancellation fees, I've never hit anyone with those fees. They're in the contracts. I have to double check what they are. I don't even know. Monse handles all the paperwork. But yeah. So the only time I'll give a refund is if there's like a real family emergency. And I'll be honest with you guys. My heart tells me a lot of times that when this does happen, I think they're lying. You can sometimes feel it, but I'll let God deal with that. I'm not going to sit there and determine that. Richard with the 25 heads or tails? Richard, you guys, we just got off a podcast with Richard. He's in the chat. Just sent $25. Put heads or tails. Man, Richard, do you want to play, or should we just do a game for everyone to play? I love that you guys are doing this. This makes me. I love doing these little game shows. That's amazing, man. You guys are so cool. So let's wait for Richard. Everyone, okay. Game time, game time. So if you're new here, we have the pick a prop game where I ask a question to the chat. First person to put the correct answer gets to flip a coin. Meaning, I'm flipping the coin, you pick heads or tails. If you get it correct, you get one free photo booth prop. If you get it wrong, so be it. You lose, we play again. But if you get it right, you can take it or you can risk it for two. We keep flipping until you either lose or you decide you want to walk away. This is only if you're in the US, excluding Hawaii and Alaska. So if you're in any other state, you can play. Question. Remember, well, actually, hold up. If you guys are ready to play, I need you to type the word Richard in the chat. Type in Richard in the chat if you're ready. I have to know if you're here and playing. If you want to play, you got to type the Richard right now. Crystal put Richard, Gus put Richard, Chicano put Richard, April Richard. If you don't put Richard, you don't get to play. You don't get to play. Okay, we got the Richards coming in. Let's go. I love this. Huh? You're cold? Okay, we're going to play. Look at all the Richards in the chat. We got Richard putting Richard. All right. Question. Here we go. Photo booth question. I know you guys, most of you guys are photo booth hunters. All right. When setting up guided access on your iPad, should you do face recognition or a passcode? First person to give me the right answer, it's either one or the other. We'll see. Is it face recognition or passcode? April with the answer. And she spelled it right too. April Lowe. She was quick. Now, April, do you want to pick heads or do you want to pick tails for the flip? Before you give me that answer, let me check my phone to see what was the last one it landed on. Where should we get dinner, Monte?
I don't know. You said,
Oh, yeah, Wingstop? Some of them wings. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let me go to the phone because we do flip on the phone. And we did a live. I did a live a few days ago, and someone got upset because they put the answer in, but they spelled it wrong, and it was like wrong. We're here to have fun. Come on, guys. Okay, go to Google. Type in coin flip. Okay, April. Let me flip this around. The last one was tails. So, April, you have 15 seconds to type. Do you want tails or do you want to go heads? April put heads. Let's flip the coin. Let's see, does tails fail or does heads get the win? It's tails. Bad news for April, but good news for April. You lost, but the good news is we get to play again. Now I need you guys in the chat to type the word coin flip. This is your ticket to play. I got to see you guys active. I've seen a lot of people when we play these games, they just come out of nowhere. I want to make sure that you guys are active here. Coin flip. So Crystal can play, April can play, Chicano. We got Gus, Cynthia, Anik94, Richard, Shauna, Katrina. 5 more seconds, guys. We're going to play this one. Next question is, what state do I plan on moving to in 2 years? This is only for the viewers are going to get this one. Like, if you're new here, you're probably like, I don't know you at all. I don't know who you are. First person to put the state that I will be moving to in 2 years. Let's see. Gusp. You got to spell it out. Shauna put NC. You got to type it out. North Carolina, Chicano with the answer. Chicano, are we doing heads or tails? Last one was tails, by the way. I know, Shauna, and I really wanted you to win too. Heads, okay. Let's go. Tails is not failing. Damn, okay. Let's do another one. This one will just be open. I'm not going to make you guys enter with the word. With an iPad photo booth, what is the recommended distance between your booth and your backdrop? What is the recommended distance? There we go. Dang, April. April's so quick. You guys are quick too, but April is just like she's like 3 steps ahead. Okay, April. Heads or tails, April? 8 feet. It is 5 feet. 5 feet is the recommended distance between a booth. Me personally, I'd like 4 or 5 feet. I like my booth close because the closer the booth, the better the light. And again, like that is some would say it is true. It's a drawback from an iPad booth because, you know, sometimes you may want to further put the shot further back, and the further back the booth, the less light. April put heads. I am not even going to joke. I think it will be heads. That's what, 3 tails in a row? It is heads. Let's go. April, let me get some music in here. Let's make this suspenseful. Hold on. It's coming. April, do you want to take the prop that you've won, or do you want to risk it to go for 2? April, let me remind you, the record is 5 props. Do you want to take the deal or risk it? Take the prop. Take the prop. You are smart. Everyone loses when they do it. Majority of the people lose. So April taking the prop. We got a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. April, congrats. April, you have to send me an email. photobooth101info@gmail. Do not go to the website and do the chat. Just go to Gmail. Say, hey, April here. I need the shipping info. And let me know which prop you want. You literally get to pick any single prop. Smart move. Smart move. I think Crystal here has played probably like 8 times, and I think she's only won a few of the times. So it's good to take it. However, all right. Let me check in with my boss. Excuse me, boss. Miss?
No.
You'll let me know when you're done, right? Okay. Cool. Honestly, I just really quick shout out to my wife. None of this would be here if it like weren't for her. I know I'm the face of like Photo Booth 101, but like she's equally responsible for like everything we do here. So shout out to anyone here running a business with their partner. It's not easy. I mean, actually, I take that back. It's freaking really easy. I don't even know why I'm saying that. We have the best time. It's the easiest thing in the world. We spend so much time together and all that. But if you are going to run a business with a partner, a friend, one piece of advice is make sure you guys understand if business gets into the relationship to where it's a problem, that you guys can have a conversation or just agree to just separate and save the friendship. You cannot put a price on good people in your life. Like, I mean that, man. It's completely true. Most props I've won is 3. Yep. Oh, I guess so, right? Okay, Crystal, how many times have you played, and have you won more props than you've actually played? That's the real question. W for the boss. Yes, W for the boss. So let's do it. Let's do it. Today on the website, I'm going to check, see how much we sell that business card holder. I'm going to run a flash sell here. Let me see. What do we charge for this thing? Annabelle, love you. Good to see you. $35 is what we sell the Photo Booth business card holder. Let me go here. If you've been eyeing this and you've been wanting it, Your boy Drew is going to lower this price to just $24.99. I'll do 5 at that price. First 5 people to jump on that deal, it is yours in about 10 seconds. I know this is going to sound crazy, but this little thing right here can make you thousands of bucks. And I'll explain. I know that sounds ridiculous, right? Like, what are you talking about? Well, what I'm talking about is this. Business cards. One business card can equal whatever you are charging for your rental service. So let's just say your base package starts off at 400 bucks. One business card can be $400 in your pocket. That's initial money. What I've learned is real wealthy people don't look at that at 400 bucks. That one business card taken can be easily $2,000 in a year of repeat customers, them referring friends. So do not sleep on the power of a business card. And this is the perfect place to put a business card, you guys, right in front of the booth. Let me remind you, a self-service photo booth. People are touching this and that. They're going to grab a card. Your prop table is not the best place for a card. I will argue with anyone that the photo booth is the best place. And I'm a firm believer that if you get one of these, if you have space on the back of your booth too, throw one on the back too. All right. Crystal, I've played more times than I won. W in the chat for Crystal. Vicky, hello, what did I miss? Photo booth marketing talk. We played a coin flip game, and we just put this on sale on the website. 5 of them, or by the end of the live. Max. Oh, wait, hold up. Yes, Mr. 4K, my friend, how are you? I remember you. Max C, do you do Photo Booth 101 full-time, no other job? I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed. It sounds so funny to say that. Yeah, Photo Booth 101, and what takes up my time? Number one, most time-consuming thing that I do is content creating. Going live, making the videos. Second up is Photo Booth 101. It's close to the content, then the rental business, and then what else? That's it. Everything else that I do is like more passive ways to make money. $45. What's $45? Vicky just got here in time, been wanting to buy it, just bought one. Look, dude, I'm telling you guys, it is such a good idea to put them either in the front or the back, but I mean it. Like, you guys think I'm lying? Like, we will throw both on both sides because there will be some people. Look, let me turn this booth around. People in line, people passing by. The line is usually this way. Doesn't hurt to have it here too, so people are waiting in line, they can grab one too. Isn't it crazy that a 5 cents business card can make you thousands of dollars? I love that. I love it. Yeah, so shout out to whose idea? That was my idea. The business card idea was my holder was my idea, and the reason why I think this cost me thousands of dollars to actually get to this, because you'll appreciate this when you get it. The acrylic, the magnets are built in. This thing is absolutely strong, and you guys want a demo? I feel like what I'm about to show you feels like that as seen on TV where they do the demos and they're always ridiculous. But look. Look. Let me get a side profile. This thing is so strong. Literally, watch. Dude, this booth weighs like 70 pounds. The first 3 prototypes I had of this, it was the magnets kept coming off, and it was an issue. This was the only way. It's a little bit more expensive to make it this way, but it's gonna last forever. Annabelle. Just got here in time. I already read that. Do you recommend having a different IG from your personal account. Yeah. Separate, you got to separate that. Like that is 100% non-negotiable. Your personal is your personal, your business is your business. And the reason why, I mean, if you're posting on your personal account and you're also using it, you just don't want to mix it. Also too, when people search you up, you want them to search up your company. And my friend here, think about this. If you're a corporate company looking to rent a photo booth, and let's just say they do stumble on your Instagram account, it's not a good look for you. So everything should be separated. You should have your personal social media accounts. You should have a website. You should have a different phone number than your actual phone number. I have 2 phones. I'm recording on one, but I'm doing this. I don't need it. I can literally you can use apps to where you have a phone number for your business and it goes through the app. But I physically like being able to put my business phone to the side. So like, it's weird. It's like a mental thing for me. It's like physically I feel better versus just having it here, but everything should be separate. Your iPad should be business Apple ID. Okay, I'll tell you guys here. When we first started like really scaling up our photo booth business with the iPads, Monse had her, on one of the iPads, we accidentally forgot that we had our personal iCloud attached to it. So Monse's phone was attached. So during the events, when Monse was getting phone calls, it would show up on the iPad. That happened. We realized it while we were picking up the booth at one of the events. And there was a call and it went through on the iPad. We were like, oh no, and I think the booth had been out like on 3 or 4 events. So we were like, oh my God, like we got to change that. So yeah, everything separate. How do you retrieve the disclaimer on Luma booth if we ever agreed to prove to the customer signed off on the media release? Wait, April, has that happened to you? Are you in a situation where someone is asking for proof? That's crazy. I've never heard of anyone needing to use it. I believe that data gets stored on, is it the cloud? I have to double check. But yeah, no, there's a way to show it. I think it's under the shares. Just being proactive. Yeah, let's see here. Let me open this up. Disclaimer. Boom. Watch. We'll just do it here. Richard, Drew, which booth did you use again for the drop off? Okay. This is the perfect drop off booth, the deluxe, the one you have. This booth is perfect for drop offs due to the space, not the space, but the base. Look how wide this base is. Like this thing is not falling over. So disclaimer, you're going here. Oh, let's do this again. We have the disclaimer going on. So let me know if you guys have any comments, any questions. Shout out to Richard for gifting that game show experience for everyone here. That was a lot of fun. So shout out to April, but let me just show you guys the disclaimer here. Oh, you meant the pickup. Yeah. Let's get to this. Hold on. Let me do this really quick. So the disclaimer, we agreed.
Share your photos.
All right. Let's just... I'm going to send this to someone random. Let's see who gets that. Okay.
Thank you.
So let's flip this around. I believe you could do it on the iPad, but I know for sure you can do it on PhotoShare. I've never seen if you can do it here, though. Yeah, you would go to PhotoShare. It should be under the shares. And then I believe it has all of that info saved on it. But let me just double check here. Sharing status. Go to SMS. Yep, PhotoShare. It's in the info. It's in the info for the shares. I've never had to do that though. Thank God. That seems like a nightmare, is when you have someone so upset where they want to show proof that that it was actually on. And also too, I guess another fail-proof way to do this stuff too is, like, I'm big on having videos and photos of the way things are before events start. So, like, April, a good rule of thumb for your events before they start, obviously film everything that you're offering, that you're leaving there, or even if you're staying there, get a video of your booth, the sides, up, down, right? Also, get a video, and you guys should be doing this just for the content, but get a video of the booth running, right? Like, do a test to where it shows that there is a disclaimer on there. That's, to me, the best practice. Hello, I have a quick question. How do I get the contact info when I finished the event on Luma booth? Go to photo share, go to the event, and then there's, let me just show you. I'll just show you guys. Let me turn this on. You guys having fun? I love this, man. My favorite time of the day is when we get to go live. Hey, Ms. Hill, what's up? What's up? Okay. So photo share, we're gonna log in. Gotta hit log in. Let me just make sure I'm not showing you guys anything you're not supposed to see. So go to events, all right? You see the event section. Then let's just say you click on here. Then there should be shares on the event. And there's nothing to show here because I haven't used it. So this is a bad event to use. This one here, I'm pretty sure there's data here. So you click the event, and then here you go to shares. Boom. So look here, see? You have all the info here. You even go to details. And I believe this is too where it would have that data here. So let's just check here for April. Shit, which event was I using for this test? It was the Dom party. I don't know, but it's there. All that info is there. Hey Drew, when we win, do we always get tracking number? Yeah. Email, and then for that stuff, guys, if you need updates on the things, just send me an email. So yeah, if you're waiting on something, send me an email, and then I'll send you that info. Hey Drew, thanks for all your videos and words of wisdom. Just bought my first photo booth, now starting. W in the chat from Mark, love it. Does the high-T printer use ink? Great question. Let's talk about it. It does not. Any good photo booth printer is not going to be ran off ink. It's going to be a ribbon-based printer. So I got the printer right here for you. So let's just see. I got a lot of stuff on here. Oh! Sorry that you had to see that, but paper goes in here. The ribbon goes in here. And if you're looking at the ribbon, this is what the ribbon looks like. Obviously, this one kind of fell, so it's like short. It's like a little bit longer, but the ribbon is what gives you fast printing and affordable printing. Sergio, you're welcome, man. So let's talk. We could talk about whatever you guys need to. Do we need to remove the ribbon as well all the time? I like to say it like this, Crystal. Need? No. Should you? Yes. It's like, should you wear a seatbelt while driving? Most of the time you're going to be fine, but there will be that time where you do get in a car wreck and you're like, God, why wasn't I wearing my seatbelt? The reason you're supposed to take out the paper and the ribbon from your photo booth printer is the inside of it is like plastic and very thin metal. And the paper roll is heavy. The ribbon is heavy. And when you're transporting it, it goes up and down, right? You may not notice it, but you do a few bumps. That's weight going in it. And if you ever paid attention to when you bought your printer, if you ever buy a printer, you'll see there's a little foam piece in there that says, keep this in here while transporting. But 95% of the photo booth industry does not follow the rules, and they travel with it inside of it. However, it's not good practice. I don't do it. I should do it, but I have like a dozen printers. I have a store with a bunch of printers if I ever need one. So I like risk it for the biscuit because, you know, putting the paper in and out could save you a good 4 minutes, right? Not a lot of time, but like if you've ever done an event and you're just tired, I can see you not wanting to do it, but you should do it. Richard put great answer. Love it. Sneaky Hitters TV. Love the name. How do you drop off your printer without attendance? Let's talk about it. And let me just grab this. Let me show you. This is the main product that we sell that allows us to do this drop off. Give me 1 second, guys. Don't leave. I'm coming. Hold up. I'm coming. Wait for me. Okay. And these printers are heavy. Almost dropped it. This product here has helped us do drop-offs because the cover, the paper gets cut from the printer and it catches here. Without this, one of the drop-offs that we did, there was a paper jam because people will fight over the prints and they'll pull it before it can cut it. So this is necessary. And making sure, I'm out of shape. Making sure you have enough paper in the printer, but also make sure you're checking the connection and stability. So out of shape. What is this? DNP 620A to start off with. What are you asking me? Do you think I can still focus on the digital photo booth and not the 360 and still make money? 100%. I would actually argue with anyone that I do not think a 360 booth is a good business in 2025 to start with. Let me tell you why. The 360 booth is a trend, right? It is a one-trick pony. You get on a platform, it goes around you. Now it can go on top. It doesn't even matter. Even the drone 360 to me is like, yes, it's new, it's cool, but like it's a dying trend in my opinion. However, you can still make money with it if you include it with your already established business. I don't think being a 360 photo booth owner is a business. To me, it feels more like a hustle. I just don't see people in 15 years wanting a 360 booth. I just don't. Photos, however, whether it's an iPad, a DSLR, a webcam, those are going to be around. It is, look, I have photos. I have a photo that I have in my house. It's a photo of my grandma and my grandpa before my dad was born from a photo booth. So like, it's been around. People have still love photos. You know, there's a reason why you don't go to arcades and you don't see those 360 platforms, but you go to an arcade, you will see a photo booth. So to answer your question, I think, yes, you can. Richard says, I never take mine out. You always have to be careful. Absolutely. Shauna, appreciate you, Shauna. I love seeing you here, Shauna. You are now officially part of our family here. Hold on, guys. Hi, Photo Booth 101. This is Drew.
Hi, Drew. Hey, this is Gabriel. Hey, I just purchased the photo booth with you on Saturday.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I have a quick question. How do I install a 13-inch on this?
How do you install a 13-inch?
Yeah, because I'm trying to put it on the faceplate, but it's not locking, so I don't know how we could. How do you do it?
Yeah, let me FaceTime you right now. Is that okay?
Cool. Go for it.
Okay. Perfect. Oh, whoa, bro. Yeah, you have it sideways.
Okay, so hold on. So here, hold it.
Oh, I've never seen it like that. I've never seen anyone open it like that.
So we would have to do it standing?
Yeah, it's better to do it vertical. The other way, yeah.
Okay.
And then open the the light part. And then you just literally put the iPad in, and it should fit. And then you just close it. You just got to make sure that the key's not dangling in the way.
The key.
Yeah, you have the key.
This is the 13.
Yeah, that's fine. You can use the 13-inch. Yeah, it's meant to be tight because you don't want anyone to walk up to it or it to be loose.
So I have to put pressure to it? So it can
Yeah,
go?
yeah. If you want to show me the back, what does it look like? I can't see.
I'm scared to do it too much pressure.
What's blocking it?
There you go.
Yeah. So it's good. You're good to go. And then you see right there too that little dot.
This one?
No, the one next to it, like the hole. So you can actually use that screw. No, you had your finger on it. Yeah, that one. You can actually use that little black screw that came in the key to lock it into orientation. So like, you know how you walked up to it and you're able to rotate it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could use just so you know. I know I don't really talk about it much, but it's like a cool feature that we have on the booth.
Oh, okay. And then just put the screw right there. Right?
Yes, sir.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because I didn't know if I should put too much pressure or not. I don't want to damage the iPad or break something.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's meant to be tight like that. That way, you don't want it to be loose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you called. We got it figured out.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Yeah, and you
I've
see-
been using the. I've been on the. Hold on, let me turn my camera on. I've been on the Luma booth, man, and I got it done within like 20-30 minutes.
Damn, that fast? You learned?
Yeah, well, it's because I know how to. I like to edit and do all that like Canva stuff, and I know how to do that like this.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I have a little YouTube channel.
Wait, what? Why? How come you didn't tell me this when we met?
I don't know. I was embarrassed.
Oh.
She had told me, "Oh, you should record it." And I'm like, I don't know. What if he doesn't want to?
Oh, dude, I would have loved that. Next time,
Yeah, so I have a really small YouTube channel. It's kind of like just like family and Mexico trip and.
hey, I'm down. I love stuff like that, man. What
Yeah,
part?
so,
what part of Mexico?
Michoacan.
Oh, okay. Believe it or not, part of my dad's sides, that's where they're from. Michoacan.
Michoacan?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so when I do my thumbnails, I use Canva, and I use Canva and 3 other little things to make. So sometimes you need like different apps to make one thumbnail.
Yep.
So all that comes natural to me.
Damn.
And then I follow some of your videos, and I just like within seconds I had it.
Oh, I love that, man. Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, let me know if you guys have any other questions about the setup, but it seems like you have everything already together, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we just installed it, but these past few days we just been messing with the
With the software.
Like, give me an idea what party event you guys want, and then I'll just start cracking it down. But
Love
yeah,
it.
thank you, man.
Yeah, my pleasure, brother.
All right, man. Have a good
Have a
night.
good one. Text me your YouTube channel, please.
All right, bet. I'll send it to you right now.
Cool. All right, man.
All right, bye.
Bye. Sweet. Oh, the booth for the pickup. Okay. Richard, so I know you asked that earlier. For the pickup, we are transitioning from using the Digi booth, right? The Digi booth, which I know you know. And from now on, we're going to be using the Deluxe Go, but instead of using the handle, we're going to put it onto a tripod. So the setup is going to be super, super portable. I can even give this booth with the tripod on, I can just hand it to somebody. So we're going to be switching to that. I'm going to be liquidating a bunch of the Digi booths that we use for the pickups very soon. I'm going to be selling the old Digi booths with the iPad on Marketplace really soon. For the pickup, it's good to have a booth that's very inexpensive and a booth that's easy to set up. Those are the two main things. So like imagine, you do a pickup option. Like a thing that we were running into is people would show up with their cars, obviously, but they would have stuff in the car. It is like the most annoying thing. I always tell them like, hey, make sure your car's empty. Like this lady showed up with like on Saturday to pick up her booth. She had a freaking snow cone machine in her back seat. The trunk was filled with candy. There was like a piñata. And then I'm like, where are we supposed to put this? And I'm reminded the photo booth is the least important thing at the party. I know that sounds crazy for me to say that, but like I don't need people to tell me that. Their actions tell you that. And she obviously picked up all the stuff that meant more. And I'm like, that's fine. But we made it work. I just had to like literally unload her car and help her and stuff. It was a hassle. So with that setup, with the Deluxe Go, it's going to be the easiest. How many days should I have on the contract for the refund process? Oh, okay. So you're talking about how many days for them to get the refund? Is that what you're asking? If that's the question, I think giving yourself 5 business days is good. Any payment processor, if you're collecting it, should be able to give the refund within that time frame. Shauna, this just proves Photo Booth 101 is so worth buying with the help that he provides. Appreciate you. W in the chat for Shauna. I'm gonna do something. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how much time we have left. Did you say the Digi Booth with the iPad for sale? Wait, what? Did you say Digi Booth with the iPad for sale? Oh, yeah. But they're used. So, like, the ones that we're going to sell, like, these things are beat to hell. Like, this thing has been through maybe, like, 100 drop-off or 100 pickups. So, it'll include the iPad. But I'm not going to do it. Actually, I made up my mind. I'm going to have those for sale for the people that are here at the networking event. I think I'm going to, I don't care. That thing's made me so much money. Starting off maybe like a $500 for the booth with the iPad. And then for the ones that have the iPad Pros in it, we'll probably sell it for like $600 or $650. But I'll do that at the networking event. I'm not going to do it online. So if anyone wants to come up, we'll do that. When is your networking event? Yes, next Wednesday at 6:30. My wife is literally creating the listing for you guys to like to order your free ticket. I think tomorrow. I'll announce that tomorrow. I'll make a YouTube video about it, like a short, and then I'll make an Instagram video. I'll make a TikTok video, and then I'll let everyone know. But I'm gonna post it first in the Photo Booth 101 group chat. So, what iPads are in the booth? A couple 9th generation iPads, the 10.2 inch. There's one that has a 10th generation iPad. Actually, I already gave that booth away. I gave it to my cousin. 11 inch, and then a few with 11 inch iPad Pros. Those are the ones that we have left. After party. Heck yeah, I'm down. Richard's trying to party. Let's go. Yeah, man, the support is, here's my thing. I've bought in photo booths from other companies before. Richard knows what company, one of the companies I'm talking about. And, I'm talking a long time ago. The support these companies provide, it's so backwards. When you're there to like buy the booth, they don't have your money yet. And this isn't just one company. This is a lot of the companies. They treat you so well. They're responsive, they're nice, they're polite. But as soon as you give them the money, different. Completely different. And I want it to be opposite when you guys deal with me, when you get something from me. I want you to be like, I like this guy even more. Like, he's so quick to answer. We chat, we have a good time. Like, we're talking. Like, I want to be known as that guy that's like, providing that type of service. And that's why I'm big on keeping Photo Booth 101 just strictly like small. I don't want to sound like our business isn't small. We make a lot of money, but I could scale this business by getting employees and having people in certain departments. But like, as soon as I do that, like the essence of what we offer here is gone. I want it to feel like I can call Drew to get the mentor question answered. If I need help with my booth, I can call him. If not him, it's his wife. And that's how I like. One person, though, I will be bringing on soon is Hans. Because Hans will treat you guys like family. Like, if you guys know who he is, like, you know that, like, Hans is on top of it. So, shout out to everybody here. Should we do one more game? I think we should. We got, let's do one more coin flip. If you guys want to play the game, type in the word, type in a money sign if you guys want to play. A little dollar sign. This is how we feel, small but mighty. Absolutely. If the client decides to add extra hours at the last minute, like a few hours before 11 p.m., how many hours should you recommend in advance? That is completely up to you. Yeah. So me personally, if they last minute want to add the time in, if I feel like I don't want to do it, I don't do it. It just depends on your schedule too. There's some times where like we go to pick up a booth or we're at an event and they want to extend, we just can't do it. So this is why like we make it a habit to let them know, like if you want to book extra hours, the only way we can guarantee you do it is if you're doing it while you're booking. That's it. We just don't guarantee that we can do it after. So like if you're free, right? And you can do it, obviously offer it, but like don't bend backwards to make it happen if it doesn't make sense for you. So in theory, we will allow anyone to add extra hours at any time, only if we can provide the service. Yeah. How long have you been here, man? Thomas, shout out to Thomas. We got Brooklyn in the house, Brooklyn Booths. Spin the wheel is out of order. There's a few things on that wheel that just don't exist anymore. The checklist bag is done. We don't have any more. I don't plan on buying any more or getting them made. There's a few others. So as of right now, we're just doing the pick a prop. Andrew Curry, April playing, Katrina, the deluxe duo, choice of black or white, or are we purchasing both at the sell price? It's one. You can pick black or you can pick white. The black one is, dude, I underestimated how popular the white booth would be. Me personally, I like the black. I underestimated how popular it is, and everyone's getting the white. So we have the price down. I was gonna raise it today, but we have incoming booths in 3 days. I have like 20 units coming in, and we have too many. So $2,000 for that one, $2,250 for the black, and it's just one booth. Was that you, babe?
Yeah, just testing it.
Oh, I hate seeing that. Photo booth 101, new order, $0. That's crazy. Cool. All right, let's play. Love it. Just got on.
Too much, huh?
Huh?
It's too much. Then it's an email, then it's a notification.
Yeah.
Delivery.
But you know what's good though is anyone that does sign up, they're in the ecosystem of the emails that we have. So when you send out the mass ones, at least it's there, right? A lot of people, honestly too, a lot of people that come in to buy, like they're not in that because they buy in person.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean it's up, and I put it on the front page too, so they'll see it like right away.
Oh, cool. You put local only, right?
I put in person.
And the address is on there too?
I have it when they
You should put it on there.
book it.
You should. Because trust me, I get that all the time. It's something I think we should probably start doing is putting the address on the website before the booking. Because a lot of people are booking those appointments with me, Monse, in person, and they don't come because the address are like, oh, it was just too far. I had one today.
Really?
Yeah. All right. Okay. Did you guys get new backdrops? No, but we're gonna be ordering more to come in to hold here. So we do have some new ones coming out. All right, let's play. Here we go. The name of the game is Pick a Prop. I'm gonna ask a question. If you get it right and you're the first person in the comments to get it right, you get a chance to flip a coin, heads or tails. If you get it right, you get a prop. You can take it or you can risk it. You can actually win all the props. So the question here is, what is a good one? I want to make this good. Kobe Bryant. What numbers did Kobe Bryant play in when he was in the NBA? The two numbers he's known for. The rookie one and then the one after that. You got to get them both. There's 2 numbers. Shauna, 824. Dang, Thomas, you were literally 2 seconds after Shauna. 8 and 24. Rest in peace, Black Mamba. You guys have no idea. Like, LA still hasn't recovered from that, man. If you go like to downtown, there's still like tons of Kobe murals, and all of that. So Shauna, let's play. Oh, we got Yomo Entertainment in the house. Love it. All right, so heads or tails, Shauna. We spoke it into existence. Shauna. Welcome to Pick a Prop. You can pick heads or tails. Whatever one you get right. If you get it right, you get to pick a prop. If you get it wrong, you get absolutely nothing but a good story. The answer is in, and Shauna picks heads. Let's go ahead and pull up the coin flip. Just a reminder, it was heads last, but I have a feeling that it doesn't matter. I have a good feeling here. Shauna, please, let's flip. And we got a winner! But Shauna, the question everyone wants to know. Are you going to take the prop? Or do you want to risk it for the biscuit? So Shauna, are we going risk? Or are we going take? Completely up to you. We are waiting for your answer. Shauna put risk. Let's go. Mine is delayed. The answer was coming in before you finished the question on my side. Damn.
Babe,
It's a Wi-Fi issue.
what did you want me to make again? Giant what prop?
Oh, the props.
Oh,
Yeah.
beer. Oh.
Yeah, no, we need the not just beer. I want an alcohol set of props for like adults, like maybe like a beer mug or a wine bottle prop.
Yeah.
You guys have any prop ideas? Any prop ideas? Yeah, wine, beer, a tequila bottle, but like, you know,
Yeah.
and then some money props. Those are always generic props that you can use. All right, so back to the game. She's going for tails. She's going for 2. I believe in you. We're going tails. Okay, just a reminder, it was heads last time. Let's flip this. Come on. Shauna, thank you for playing. That was tails. Wait, did she get it right? You got tails. I'm tripping out right now. Am I wrong? It was tails, right? She went for tails. Did she win? She won. She won, right? I'm so out of it right now. Did she get it right? Am I gonna have to watch this back? She won. Okay. W in the chat. So Shauna. My mistake. My apologies. My brain is mush right now. I'm a little tired. But the audience wants to know, are we taking a prop? Or are we gonna risk it for 2 biscuits? 3 biscuits. We're going 3 props. Shauna, I just got a phone call. And we have an exclusive offer for you, Shauna. Before you give it to me, hold on, Shauna. Not yet, Shauna. The banker just called in and they said, since you've been a supporter of what we do here, such a big supporter, you can take the 2 props or you can risk it for 4. Something we've never done here. So Shauna, you can double or nothing. You have 10 seconds to answer. Do you want a 4-piece and a soda? If you do, you have to risk it, or you can walk away, Shauna. You can walk away with the 2 props. Shauna, we need your answer. Hey, Richard, can you imagine us doing this at the show? Shauna, we got the answer in. She is going to risk it. She's going heads. I am a bad influence. But let's see. Let's go, Shauna! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hold on. I gotta change the song. I might get copywritten for this one. But this is huge. Oh, hold on. Since I was young, they said I won't be nothing. Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard, forgot how to vacation. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Shauna, congrats. That was fun. So, I have a question for you though. Do you want to risk your 4 props to go for 5? Or do you want to take? Shauna, I feel like everyone here is waiting for your answer. So Shauna, when you're ready, please let us know what you decide, Shauna. We have Crystal advising take it. She is one of the biggest winners here on the channel. We got Richard saying, I say risk. Shauna, with the answer, no way, I can't. Too nerve-wracking. To be honest with you, I would have stopped at 2. I would have stopped at 1, to be honest with you, but that's just me. I'm very safe. So, Shauna, send me an email, photobooth101info@gmail.com, photobooth101info@gmail. Shauna, I am so excited to give these for you. I cannot name another person here that deserves it more than you. You've been nothing but nice and good energy, and that's what we are here over at Photo Booth 101, Hustle with Drew, or whatever the hell we are here. Good energy. So Shauna, W in the chat. And this was all courtesy of Richard Gonzalez sending that 25, reminding me we should be playing this every so often. So good times. All right. So, photo booth rental business. I'm huge on freaking passive money. And I know it's hard to see this when you're first starting off or you're not exactly where you want to be in your business, but there will be a time where you have to be in more places than you can, and you can only be in one place at one time. The drop-off. I got little soldiers, these little iPad photo booths that are my attendant. They're everything. I'm telling you guys, start offering a drop-off package. Just separate your attachment from your equipment. Stop looking at it as a $2,000 or a $3,000 investment. Don't look at it as a price point. Think of it as an investment that can make you money. So instead of looking at this and being like, I spent $2,000 on my photo booth, why not look at it like this right here is going to make me $500 while I'm at my other event, or it's going to make me $500, $600 while I go on a date with my wife or my husband or my friend, or maybe I can do more of whatever you want to do. The drop off is 100% going to allow you to scale your business. In 1 year, a person that is running a drop off business has the possibility of doing 8 times the amount of events than somebody that is staying there. That is huge. Let me say that again. You can do upwards of 8 times the amount of events. What one person can do in 8 years, you can do in 1. How crazy is that? 8 years of more referrals, 8 years of more reviews, 8 years of more experience. The drop off. Crystal saying I only offer drop off and pickup. Soon I'll offer drop off with Prince. Crystal, you've been doing the pickups? Wait, hold up, Crystal. How has it been going? Crystal, please give me your honest opinion about the pickups, please. I love it. I don't know many people that have the balls to do a pickup, but every single person that I've been able to mentor or talk to, everyone I've been able to convince has loved it. I talked to Hans like 2 days ago, and he was telling me like, oh, all of my events are pickups now. It's been amazing. Let's go, Crystal. That makes me so happy, man, the pickups. And get ready, guys. I'm going to be making content very soon where we're shipping out photo booths to people. That's going to be the ultimate passiveness, right? I'm going to be able to do events in Florida. from here, California. We're going to be able to ship people out booths. So love that. I already bought my second booth after the first month of offering pickups. Love that. Love that. Cool. All right, you guys, I got to get going. It is time to leave. We've had a 90-minute live. This will be recorded. I will save this one. This was an absolute banger of a live. And thank you to you guys watching. I do want to just say, if you guys had some time to spend with me here and you're a photo booth owner, I'm going to do it to you. You have time to grow your business. So if you haven't already posted on your business account, right? I'm just saying today, make some moves for your business. It's fun. We can hang out here. We can play games. But at the end of the day, we're here to make money. So go get off the video. Go do something for your business. And I will see you guys very soon. God bless. Take care. We'll see you maybe tomorrow. Thursday. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. So see you guys. Take care.